Alright guys, here's a video on the Apex jacket from the NorthFace. I have a men's small black Apex and then a women's small black Apex from the NorthFace. Now I figured I'd show you my wife's Apex, and hers is actually I think an extra small. Yeah, it's an extra small. So she's a small girl, but I figured I'd show you that one, hers and mine together, to kind of show a difference and similarities between the jackets. Now, obviously, there's men and women's. Body structure is a little bit different, so that's a number one feature. Is the women's, I notice if you hang it up and zip it up all the way and you stretch out the arms a little bit, it's more of an hourglass figure. The men's are more like a bulky, straight jacket almost. It's just straight, almost straight down the side. But this is a wonderful jacket. Wonderful. Now, on both jackets, there's zipper side pockets right here on both sides, okay? You got the Napoleon pocket, which women and men's has. I usually put chapsticks or hand sanitizers in this one. I actually can feel both. And it has a really nice scratchy material. It's 100% windproof, which it is. I will abide by it. It blocks out wind like no other. Where I live, it's like a desert, and it's really open and it's windy all the time. And especially in the summertime, even fall, springish time where it's around there, it's really ridiculously windy, and that's kind of nice to wear this. It's not a jacket that's meant for cold weather. Over on the arms, you got some Velcro around the wrist to help tighten or loosen that. That's a nice little feature there to help maybe tighten it around a glove or whatever, help keep wind out. You open up the jacket, it's pretty basic. It's got a wind fleece backing on it. It feels nice to the skin. Wonderful. This jacket fits nice. It looks nice. It feels nice. On the pocket part, you will, if it's windy out, you will want to make sure all your zippers are zipped up, because this is like a fleece mesh liner thing, and wind just blows right through the pocket and right through this and gets to your body. So make sure you zip all those up if you're going to be out in the wind. Now, it also has hem cords that are in the pocket too, so you put your hand in there and you push this little button and you pull the string that's in the pocket. Really nice, really easy, accessible, everything. It's got a coat hook thing to hang your coat up, which is nice. This has gone through wind, rain, and snow. It has kept wind, rain, and snow out. It's a wonderful jacket. If it's cold out, you might want to layer it with something, maybe a lightweight fleece sweatshirt underneath it. I have been able to fit, let's see, I've had a base layer, I've put on a normal, regular long sleeve shirt, and then a fleece liner, like a 100 fleece from the NorthFace quarter zip, and I put it on underneath that, and then this, and I've been completely warm. Even in 30-degree weather. You don't always have to do that. It kind of depends on how you like to stay warm, and depending on whether it's cold to you or not. But sometimes it's a must to layer on this jacket. But this is an overall great jacket. On the women's, you might be able to tell the difference here through the camera, but the Napoleon pockets are huge difference. The women's has like a little slot right there, and with a weird looking zipper. Well, if you go over to the men's, you can see the whole zipper, and they attached a string, and the zipper just a normal standard zipper right there. So that's another big difference between the men's and the women's. Another thing is the women's does not have a Velcro around the wrist, which is interesting. But on the inside, you can tell that there's an extra little layer of fleece in there to help a fleece cuff there. The men's does not have that, so that's a little bit different there. Other than that, the women's and men's jacket of the Apex Bionic is pretty much the same. Wonderful jacket. However, my wife, honestly, usually women, I'm not trying to be sexist, but women are usually the ones that get colder. At least in my family, and any woman that I've ever met is always usually colder than the guys around us, the guys around the women or anything like that. So my wife has actually not worn that jacket. I'm kind of pissed off about it. She's worn it for a little while after I bought it for her, and then it's not cold, or it's not warm enough. And I was like, well, layer. That's what layering is for. It's gonna help keep you warm if you layer right. Well, and it's meant for an outer shell too. That's another thing. This isn't meant to keep you warm. It's meant to keep the elements out: the wind, the rain, the snow. A lightweight jacket, easy, and it really moves really well with your body. It's like almost an aerobic, athletic style jacket, so it's awesome. This is the Apex Bionic jacket, TNF, NorthFace, wonderful jacket. Let's see, I can't think of anything else. Oh, up in here, around the neck area, there's a nice fleece banner right here to help kind of keep the neck warm. When you zip it up all the way, I noticed the zipper just kind of hangs right there. Well, this is another thing I didn't think about. But with the women's, they have a nice little tucked away area where they could put the zipper and it doesn't bother their chin or anything like that. So I thought that was kind of interesting. The men's doesn't have that. But overall, this is a nice jacket. I would say this is more of a jacket that you would want to wear maybe on the coast where it's 40, 50 degrees and breezy. It's not the greatest jacket to wear when it's really cold outside. Like I said, you'd have to layer really well. But I have done it before. It still keeps me warm. It still does its job to keep the wind and snow out. That's the main purpose for this, is the wind and a little bit of light rain or snow. But it does its job. So it's a wonderful jacket. It's $129 most places, actually all places that I've ever seen. Depending on where you live, you might be paying tax. I purchased this on a website that, here again, I cannot reveal. It's a wonderful website. Try to find something where it's a discount NorthFace or something, because I got this jacket for $95, free tax, free shipping, everything, $95. And it was wonderful. I was glad that I found the website that was selling it for a little bit cheaper. And it's not just a sale, it's an all-time normal sale that they have. However, the women's, I don't think they have it for anything cheaper than I think they're $129 as well. But I have not found it on that website for any cheaper. But the men's black was $95, and I think the men's green was like $85 or $80 or something like that. It was really cheap. I almost got the green, but I figured I'd go with the black to stay with the rest of my apparel of black NorthFace jackets and other apparel. All right, thank you for watching. Peace.